Hey guys, here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is Hero 141, Hades. So it is a normal hero. You can buy it with GP, Peso, or whatever your main in-game currency is. So let's check him out here. So 4-hit basics. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth hit will launch. You can jump cancel the first 3-hit attacks of this basic. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. But you cannot cancel the fourth attack after the fourth attack, so keep that in mind. If you loop these, the third hit will do a bounce down, which is very nice for some extra combo opportunities. Otherwise, you can keep it going for the fourth attack, which will do a massive knockback. So very good for edging there if you want to get a nice and quick edge. Otherwise, it's really pretty good to just stop at that third attack and most of the time. If you try to reset it, it'll do a small bounce down instead of a big bounce down. So you can only do pretty much one loop of it before it pretty much goes low. The fourth hit still works on the low version though, so if you got an edge, you can get some extra damage in like that. So also moving on, we'll talk about the passive. So you got a 5-meter passive on Hades. It's used by your dogs and your whole D. So your dogs, you can use them similar to Hongil Dong, aka Staff Master. You press your block key while you're running or doing other attacks. So it doesn't seem to work on like basics or anything though, but it works on your dasher. For the dasher version, it'll actually launch. Otherwise, you know, the standing version is pretty much a simple half feint flinch. The air version is a half feint flinch, but if you attack with the air version, it becomes a launcher. And if you attack with the dasher, it becomes a launcher as well. So pretty neat stuff with the dogs there. It can be very confusing if you catch people with dogs. Your hold D, you throw out a big chain. If it connects with someone, you can pull them in. It's very similar to Thresh from League of Legends, and that'll give your teammates time to set up some nice attacks on people, and allows you to use your dog as well. Your dog will actually launch off this as well. But you can keep pulling them in after he launches, so it's kind of neat in that regard. Otherwise, you can use your jump key and just pull yourself in if you like, and that'll do a nice launcher there for you to juggle off of. So you can pull people in up to 3 times and then, you know, go into that launcher, and that'll be kind of neat to do. So it's a really neat whole D passive. It also works on airborne as well. It will lock on air. So say you do your passive there, so it'll do new attacks in the air as well. So you'll do these big bounce downs and you can pull yourself in and do some air juggles pretty nicely like that. So really cool stuff with the whole D and the dogs there. So cool stuff. So your dashers, so you have a 3-hit dasher. Third hit will do a slam down pop up. The first 2 hits are just simple flinches. The first hit actually slides back a little bit, so that's pretty nifty there. You can also put your whole D in between your dashers as well, which can be kind of neat to do, but otherwise unneeded. You can also use your whole D while you're dashing, so it works as a whole D dasher. It's basically the same attack though. So pretty neat stuff there. You can pretty much, you know, throw your dog out to kind of help you. Like if you miss the third attack, you can still throw your dog out for another chance at launching them. So it's kind of neat. Your jump attack. So your light D jumper, very simple. Simple half feint flincher. It's not a full half feint, but it's okay. Your other attack is your air dasher. This is a nice slide back half feint. If you connect this and your light D attack in the air, you get a nice feint out of it. So it works out very beautifully like that. Very easy to get a feint like that. Pretty cool. You can block in between, but still it's a pretty easy quick feint if you can hit someone in the back really quickly. So works out nicely. You also have your whole D in the air. I've seen in the video you can pull it like directly horizontal. But I'm not actually sure how to do that, so I apologize guys. I don't have all the answers all the time. But yeah, I got the diagonal one. It's defaulted to diagonal, it seems like. So the diagonal one pulls you in and launches people up. And you can aim this in the air, so it works out as a great cross-up, mix-up kind of tool to get in safely. Kind of like Takeda from Mortal Kombat X, huh? So yeah, good stuff there with the air juggles. If you have people airborne and try these, your light D will just do a simple kind of knock up a little bit more. If you use your air dasher, it'll do a slam down, and of course it'll do the same effect pretty much with your hold D in the air, except it'll do a bounce down. So generally you would probably want to do a combo like this, like 1, 2, 3, do your hold D, do the bouncer, get them high as you can pull yourself in, then do your air dash to hold D loop. And this can work out very beautifully at times, and you see I got an easy edge there. By the way, you have a double jump as well, so I forgot to mention that. But yeah, really good combos out of the air right there, really good stuff. So let's check out the defensive properties with our robot buddies. Your trinket works as a half feint counter, that's pretty nice, and you also have a deflect on the character. So yeah, a little bit of a deflect, let's try to get it here. Very tight timing on this deflect. There it is, so there you go, there's some deflects. And you also have your helm, which can turn you invisible, like Mr. Robot Man is following me, but now I'm... Oh, that's right, robots in HQ follow you no matter what, even if you're invisible. But yeah, your helmet can be kind of a pseudo defensive tool in that you turn invisible periodically, so it's kind of neat. Weapon skill, I'll be honest guys, I'll be completely brutally honest, I do have no clue what this weapon skill does. I've seen it in the mini preview video that it pulls their soul out of somehow, but I can't seem to trigger it properly. I'm not sure what the commands are. You can see my my KLS is pretty much in gibberish because I don't have a Korean language pack, so I can't really see what the commands might be. So yeah, I don't have an idea of what the weapon skill does. I'm sure it's really, really good. I'm just sorry I can't figure it out. The armor, now I can figure that out kinda. The armor, when you trigger it, let's go ahead and go far back here. Go to a land before time. So when you trigger your armor, you go into this little chair. It puts a black debuff over people, and once it triggers, it feints them. So it will feint people pretty much globally around the map. I'm not sure if you can avoid it. I'm not sure if it's blockable, but as far as I can tell, it's going to feint everyone on the map unless they do something to counter it. So pretty crazy. You know, you got plenty of time, plenty of warning to know it's coming, but generally it seems very very useful. Pretty much you're boned if it's on and you got nothing to counter it. So yeah, the helmet again, you turn invisible, you can walk through people when you have the helmet on. I'm not sure if it gives anything else again, so my skill knowledge isn't too good today, guys, I'm sorry. Trinket though, Trinket, you summon those 3 Cerberus dogs, and they put 3 debuffs on them. You can see the Sorcerer debuff, Poison debuff, the Freeze Poison debuff anyway, and Flame debuff, so this is a really nice skill here. You know, you got the trifecta of buffs there, so it works out very beautifully. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. So yeah, that'll about do it for his skills. I wish I knew what his weapon skill and more details on his helmet and armor, guys. You know, if someone can tell me, I can annotate it in. I know there's people who figure this stuff out when I can't, so kudos to them. Like 2Gen, he like always points out things helpfully that I might miss for everybody. So yeah, Hades, guys, apart from not knowing what most of his skills do exactly, is a great character. I mean, you have this insane thresh passive pretty much that will allow you to juggle very easily. You have insane air game. You know, getting this dash attack feint, the air dash feint is very, very easy. Your dogs are a nice little surprise here and there. It's just pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy in general. You know, you could probably actually juggle off those dogs. Yeah, you can juggle off those dogs, so it works like a lot like Staffmaster. So pretty cool. And you know, your basics are just like some of the easier combos. I mean, you can do this, even this simple combo there is plenty of damage and goodness there. I mean, he's just got so many options, so many good combo options, and you know, he's got that long air carry, which is excellent as well. So you know, it's a great character, guys. Great character. I mean, I can't say enough about it. It's just so cool. It's so cool and awesome, and I'd like to play him someday if that day ever comes. I'm trying to get these two to link here. Let's see, can I link these two? Yes, I can. Awesome. I was hoping I could link those two, so that's nice. And if I didn't show it earlier as well, you can kind of link that 2 air attacks there for some extra damage. So there's a lot of combo options here, so I can't cover them all. So yeah, that'll do it for Hades here today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.